Okay, now we'll continue to discuss the form of the present perfect. There are 5 things here: statement, contraction, negative, question, and short answer. For statement, we use have or has, which is the auxiliary, and then after that we have to use a past participle form of the verb, or we usually call the third form of the verb. As you could see in the example A, I have finished my work. So you have the subject I, and then the auxiliary have, and then the past participle finished. I have finished my work. You need to be careful with the subject-verb agreement in the sentence. So the subject must agree with the auxiliary used. Have, the auxiliary have, can only be used with subject I, you, we, and they, while the auxiliary has can only be used with the subject he, she, and it. For plural noun, we use have, and for singular noun, we use has. The pronoun and have or has can be contracted. So instead of saying I have eaten lunch, you can say I've eaten lunch, or you've eaten lunch, or we've eaten lunch, or they've eaten lunch. The same case as she has or he has. You could say she's eaten lunch or he's eaten lunch. To make a negative expression from a statement, not is added after have or has, and then after not, we use past participle. Negative can also be contracted. Have not can be contracted into haven't, has not into hasn't. Just like the example in G, I have not finished my work, or in the contracted form, I haven't finished my work. The same case in example H, Anne has not or hasn't eaten lunch. To make a question in the present perfect tense, you need to put have or has in front of the subject. And don't forget, the verb used is still in the past participle form. For WH question, you can add the question word in front of have or has. You can see the example in examples I, J, and K. To give short answer to present perfect question, you could use have, haven't, or has, hasn't. In example L, the question, have you seen that movie? Can be answered with short answer, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Also in example M, the question, has Jim eaten lunch? Can be answered with the short answers, yes, he has, or no, he hasn't. You need also to note that the helping verb in the short answer is not contracted with the pronoun. You couldn't say, yes, I've, or yes, his.